kind of a showing of, well, this is what happens if an average person plays seasonal Deadman mode. So let's get on with it then. We're going to go to the gnome stronghold and immediately go train some agility. Jeez, that's too loud. Why am I not running? Okay, we have 6 hours of protection going. I'm actually not aware if that counts while I'm logged out, but we will find out. Sure hope not, but... Alright, level 3. Do 1 XP drops. Oh, look at this guy. So... I guess I'll stop recording. 5 minutes and I'm already 22 agility, moving along quickly. I think we're going to go for 30 here and then move on to, I guess, the GE. And go for the Stronghold of Security, try to get some money. Maybe not the full 10k, but around 5k. Another great thing about having agility up immediately, even though it's not that high, is that our run energy will last a bit longer. Maybe not a whole lot, but it's definitely something we're going to want for 6 hours of immunity, as well as just the beginning of Deadman Mode in the first place. So there we go, 30 agility. It is off to, who's this guy? Whatever. Off to the tree to teleport to the Grand Exchange. Crap, totally meant to keep my mind runes and air runes in here because you're supposed to cast them as you walk here. It's part of the strategy, and I forgot to do it. Great. Okay, mates, so we got our 5k. We're actually going to stop there because if you go back down here, things get super high level. Yeah. Going to the magic shop to get some runes so we can train some magic and get our hit points up. Alright, we're going to buy some runes and just cast these guys. Let's start there. That ought to be good. And we're just going to safe spot these guards by getting just out of their range and just splashing on these dudes. We should advance really quick. Look at that, level 5 already. Oh, shit. For part of this, I don't know why, but I ended up training a little bit inside of Varrock, as you can see on these guards. Bad idea because your XP rate is lower. So that's kind of the purpose of training outside of the gates there, is because your XP rate, I think, is 10 times versus 5 times. Yeah, for combat skills anyhow. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to go from 30 up to 50 agility because you have a much better success rate on the obstacles at the agility pyramid from 50 and above. So we're just going to bang that out here in Varrock and then head down to the agility pyramid. With just 4 hours and 56 remaining, good to go to Lumbridge, get my Ghost Speak amulet. Alright, got the amulet. Let's go to Drano and buy some stuff. So now that we've got our Chronicle with some pages for teleports, the idea is to go to Shantae Pass, buy some water skins and desert robes, and head to the pyramid. Don't forget to keep some GP to buy some jugs of wine, as these are going to heal 11 hit points each and keep us alive at the pyramid. They're like 2 GP each or something, super cheap. Also, don't be retarded like me, and don't forget to put those pages in the Chronicle book. The teleport cards are useless unless they're put in the book. I had no idea what they were, so I took one thinking that was going to be a teleport right there. Wrong. Okay, now you're going to want to run into the bar and buy some wines. They should have jugs of wine here. Yeah, these are going to heal us quite a bit, and they're super cheap. I mean, 1 GP. Boy. But, like I said, we're making great, quick XP here. Go, go, go! So, we should get out of the danger zone rather quickly. Okay, so I accidentally failed twice in a row. Oh my gosh. So I got lucky, found some stuff on the ground where somebody, I guess, died. So I can at least try to sell this, give me some money to travel back to the pyramid. I lost so much stuff, dude. My grave is collapsed. I mean, or is it? Oh no, it's still there. I have an hour. That doesn't seem right. Okay, so those cosmic runes sold for 8k. So I highly doubt my stuff's still there. Wait, coins? No way, no freaking way. 20k, it's still there. Oh my gosh, go, 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 go. Got it. Okay, I just have to make this gap. Oh, yes. Okay, once you got 70 agility, get you some pots, buy some buckets of slime, and head to Port Phasmatis. Yes, and we're going to do Ectofuntus, whatever, up to, I think it's 43 prayer, and that'll give you all of the protection prayers you need, whichever level that is. For this part, you just use the cash you get from the agility pyramid to buy some dragon bones, and do the grinding up through there. You should get about 200k total from the agility pyramid. I've obviously spent some of it already on some rune gloves and stuff like that. Forgot to mention, but during your prayer training here, you want to have some offers in the GE for some armor, and I chose mage equipment, so some Xerikian tops and robes and stuff like that. Whatever you think you need to train mage and range up, go ahead and put some offers in for those. So after I got my prayer up, I'm buying some runes for teleports. You can see some of the armor I chose to get: Mystic Hat, boots, Xerikian robes. I should totally mention, I don't know if I recorded it, but the Unholy Book is free if you teleport with a Games Necklace to Barbarian Assault and head north across up there. You know, that quest is unlocked. Just go to the tower and trade the guy. Or I think it's rewards, and you just get the Unholy Book, or as many as you want. I would grab a ton. I go back later and get more, but grab as many Unholy Books as you want. They're very useful. But now we have our equipment for some range training and mage stuff. So the idea now is just to train our magic up, also train defensively so that you can wear the armor you just bought. It shouldn't take too long to get to level 20 defense and get your magic up. We're just going to try to make some money off these dragons so that we can move on and buy some range training stuff. Okay, so up until this point, I've only got 30 minutes left. I trained my magic up to 66 on blue dragons, used the money to buy some blood runes and whatever range gear I needed to train. Trained up my range around Varrock super quick, and so that I could use the Dorgishan crossbow with the bone bolts. And I'm basically going back to the dragons. You see, I did get a mage cape during this time, so that's where a lot of the time went, but I think it was well worth it to kind of avoid the wilderness for now. At least we had immunity. As far as my levels and everything goes, I got up to 42 range before hitting the dragons. We're at 45 prayer, 70 agility. Basically now we're just going to spend the rest of the time trying to make as much money as we can and stocking up those dragon bones, so I could probably either sell them for some more runes or honestly put them toward prayer again. So yeah, I did end up figuring out that my range wasn't quite high enough for these dragons, and much less the baby dragons, so my recommendation is to do Chaos Druids, which are in this same cave dungeon, and they're not as popular as the Wilderness Chaos Druids, so you shouldn't be as likely to be PK'd there once your immunity does run out, but that's a great place to get herbs and make money starting, and it's super quick XP because they're such low levels. You can train your range up. I would probably go to 60 before hitting the dragons. Be sure to pick up like Terramins and Guams, the stuff that normally is cheap in normal game, but because people want to train their herb lore up quick, they'll pay lots of money to have these herbs. So the prices on herbs and DMM are like way different. Well, I basically trained range here and defense at the same time, all the way up until my timer ran out. We see we have 1 minute left, and I'm about to go bank another load here. Oh, just ran out actually. So we are live DMM now. That's the end of my 6 hours. I didn't make it as far as I wanted to in terms of range. I mean, I did make a few mistakes, such as training some of my magic in a safe zone, dying at the agility pyramid, trying to train range at the dragons when I didn't have a high enough level. But as you see, you got 66 mage and 56 range, which kind of was a lot lower than I was hoping. The guide I got this from, Torvesta's guide, he actually got to 86 range, but he used Chinchampas in a multi-area in the Slayer dungeon, so that's going to be super quick compared to what I was doing. But the Chinchampas were like 4k each, and I literally didn't have enough money to afford that all the way up until. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to be making a few more videos of just my progress throughout the season if you're interested in watching. And again, I'm not going to be playing every single day, multiple hours a day, because I don't have that kind of time. But I think it'll be interesting to see. Wow, he's already got a desem. I think it will be interesting to see my progression through this as just an average player compared to a bunch of autism who play 18 hours a day.